Hi guys, welcome back to Core HTML Mastery. We're going to be talking about videos in HTML. So adding video to a page is somewhat similar to adding an image. There's a few extra attributes we can make use of with a video. So to start with, let's check out our directory. We actually have a videos folder now, and we have this video cat.mp4. So with that in mind, let's open a video tag. And video tag should be closed, unlike the image tag. And that's because we can specify some additional information inside the element itself. But we'll start off just by defining the video using attributes. So we'll specify the source. So it's going to be videos cat.mp4. And that's actually going to be all we need initially to get the video to load. So if we refresh the page, now there's a bit of a problem. Similar to images, this video is going to load at its native size by default, which is clearly way too big for the screen. Furthermore, we can't seem to get the video to play, no matter how often we click on the video. So the first thing we could do is specify a height, and we can set an absolute value in pixels here. So let's set the height to 400 and refresh, so we can at least see the overall video contained on the screen. Now, similar to images, most developers don't make use of the height or width attribute on a video tag, and that's because they style this with CSS. And in many cases, developers don't even make use of the video tag, and that's because they actually make use of an iframe tag in a lot of cases when rendering video content. It really depends where the video is stored. We'll look at iframe in the next part of this series. But for now, just know that we can set height and width attributes, but as soon as you learn CSS, you'll probably never do this, and you'll just style the width and the height using CSS. So the next step is to figure out how to get this video to play, because it just looks like a static image. Now, one thing we can do is make use of the autoplay attribute. So when we refresh the page, the video is going to start playing automatically, and it will reach the end of the video and it will stop, and there's no real way of restarting that. We could, of course, make use of the loop attribute as well. So what this will do is it will autoplay the video, it will reach the end of the video, and it will loop back around to the beginning of the video again. This would be fine if you just wanted a background effect. Maybe this is here purely for aesthetic reasons, and it's not a video for the user to click on and play the video. It could be, for example, a background for a web page even. But in a lot of cases, when we have a video, we want the user to be able to click play on the video when they're ready to watch it, and maybe have some extra controls like volume controls, forward, rewind. And we can do that with the controls attribute. So if I delete the other two attributes we've added, let's put controls here. This is probably closer to the interface that we're used to. We have a play button, we can pause, we have a timer to show us where we are in the video timeline. We also have some volume controls. We can also make this full screen, and we actually have a timeline here at the bottom of the video. So in most cases, this is what we want, and we can add that by making use of the controls attribute. So why do we have a closing tag here? What information can we include inside the video element itself? Well, one thing we can do is we can include the message to be shown to the user in the case that the video doesn't render. Sorry, your browser does not support this video. So if we just take a quick look at the documents on MDN, we can see an example of this. So we have the video tag. It does specify a width attribute. We have a closing video tag here. And then inside the video element, we have a source element with a source attribute. And these are fallback options. So it will look for the first one, and if the browser doesn't support that, it will look for the second one. And if finally the browser can't load up any of these videos, it will then display this fallback message: sorry, your browser doesn't support embedded videos. So that's definitely an option if you want to provide some fallback. But in terms of the basic level HTML video, we actually just need a source tag only, and the rest is optional, whether we use controls, autoplay, loop, or height and width attributes. That's completely up to you. All right, thanks very much for watching. Catch you in the next part of the course.